Hi guys, Mary Jane here. I thought I'd do, rather than delete my channel, because I've only got one video on there, I thought I'd do some content starting with this video. Now, I'm very passionate about animals. I love animals. I communicate better with animals than I do other men and women. Other men and women, because I find some men, some women very intimidating and who are kind of bullies, to be quite honest. And basically I wanted to talk about wildlife. Yes, wildlife. Now, basically all animals, include, and us humans, have the right to live. Animals do not deserve to be hunted down and killed for sports. It is unhumane and not nice. Now, I don't want nobody, when I ask for help, when I ask for your help in this video, I do not want you going protesting. I do not want you going down doing criminal damage. And I do not want no harm being done to your fellow men and women. The thing is, I'm doing this video because I'm seeing so many people doing fox hunting. Now, obviously I've seen, on TV, deer hunting or whatever. The question you've got to ask yourself, how would you feel if you were hunted down and terrorized and bullied, possibly killed? You wouldn't like it, would you? Every animal has the right to live. Now, us men and women are very blessed because we've got supermarkets, we have land we can grow our food on from, a garden or whatever you've got, alright, to grow food and that. Well, on the other hand, wild animals are having to depend. They're having to find what they can find to eat. And it doesn't help either when our green land is being taken away by the big businesses that think it's okay to actually destroy their homes. And it's not fair. We do not need a ton new houses. We do not need new shops being built. We don't need it. What we need is the houses that are everywhere, all over the UK, that are not being used, that can be done up and for people to live. We do not need big shopping malls. We do not need new houses built on our green land. You're taking away the wildlife's home. It's just simply not fair. Because something is done doesn't mean it has to be done. And I'm calling out all farmers as well. Yes, you may want to kill the fox that come on your land. But I'm asking you for help. Okay? Perhaps if you put some food down. Show you care about foxes. Don't terrorize them. I've seen plenty of YouTube channels with videos on them. Other people are caring for foxes. And the foxes ain't killing no more. Foxes go after the weak because they need food for their families. That is all. If you were a fox, you have to do the same thing. Or deer or hag or whatever. Animals live in the wild. And it doesn't help when farmers who actually say, oh, I'll sell my farm, get rich. Because you've got a load of this, does it mean you're rich? No, it doesn't. Like, people who think they got this money isn't rich in other ways. Okay? You don't have to be wealthy to have a load of money. No. I'm asking farmers of all kinds, rather than sell your farms or your land to big businesses, especially here in Cornwall, is to really think how you can have extra money coming in if you want it, if you need it. Well, I've got a bit of an idea for you. How about, right, renting your land out to the local people in your community? Get a bit of rent money. Get a written contract out and do it that way. Alright? Do it that way. It'll be easier and simple. You don't have to pay any fees to go through an agency. You save a ton of money. And, you know, we're under natural law here. So you don't have to, you know, for people who live under natural law, there's different types of laws out there. Right? Some people call it common law, some people call it universal law, some people call it natural law. We're under natural university law. You do not need permission to have a caravan or anything on your land, especially if somebody is working on your land. You don't need it. So, the thing is, we've got to help wildlife. Now, we don't want any more buildings being built. We don't need them. What we need is to keep Greenland the way it is. Yes, if you want to put a static caravan on there, grow your own fruit and veg, you know, help the wildlife, that's fantastic. Fantastic news. But we don't want no more killing of any more wildlife. They have the right to live as much as you. Because something is done doesn't mean it has to be done. What we need is more love in this world. And more light in this world. This is what we need. at this moment in time. Now, I love wildlife. And yes, I could communicate, my family can communicate better with animals than any other man or woman. Now, animals communicate by your energy. Your energy communicates with them in more ways than one. Now, you may not be able to talk their language through the mouth. They may not be able to comprehend what you're saying. But your energy talks volumes to the animals and the universe around you. So, instead of hurting wildlife, I am begging you, please save them. There's loads of videos out there on people that are looking after foxes because they were once wild, now they're tame, and they go back to the home, but they come back to visit because they remember your kindness and your love. So we don't need any more houses being built. Save our greenland, save our wildlife at the same time. And I'm calling out all farmers all over the world. Instead of you actually selling your land or selling your property to the big businesses, how about you help the locals? How about you say, well, I've got a bit of land here, and basically I'm willing to rent it, for you to rent it. Now, we're still looking for a bit of land here in Cornwall as well. Basically to start afresh, to rebuild our lives, because we lost so much quite recently, and it was not our fault either. Basically, we need to help each other. Okay? The local people need land. Rent to locals, not to big businesses. Don't sell to big businesses because you want this. What's going to happen when once you died? You have nothing. Think about helping the local people and go from there. Now, we love animals, and yes, we are looking for better land because we want to rescue animals. We still want to continue on. We've had to stop rescuing animals because something happened to us, and it wasn't our fault, and yes, we can prove it wasn't our fault. And basically, we want to help other people. We want to help wildlife as well. And we are begging for any local farmer who would be willing to help us as well. Because the thing is, you will be a hero if you were to help. Because I don't agree on killing wildlife. I don't agree on killing animals for sports. You have to remember, you wouldn't like being hunted down, terrorized, bullied. you wouldn't like being handed down to be killed. Let's see if we can help the foxes and the deers or whatever. Remember, because something's done doesn't mean it has to be done. So, having said that, we appreciate all your help and support, and hopefully we can make this world a better place. We need more love in this world and more light in this world. So, please, help and support wildlife. Please, research wildlife. Watch the beautiful videos that I've seen. That wildlife being given food, love, the attention they deserve. You don't need to be scared. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.